Hey everybody, welcome to Mark's 900. I'm Mark. You know, on a recent motorbike tour, I was talking to my mate and I said, hey Sid, is that a new jacket? He said, no Mark, I've just washed it and you might want to try that with yours occasionally. Well, he's got a good point. So what I didn't want to do though is wash the jacket and ruin it or make it any less waterproof. But as my mate Sid pointed out to me, there are products on the market that help with this kind of thing. Anyway, I've read in magazines as well that a dirty jacket is less waterproof than a clean one. So I'm going to put that to the test because, quite frankly, this thing lets in the rain very quickly. I've just tried it on that arm, but this is take two. And what I'm going to do is a 45-second test of this hose pipe on my sleeve because the place it really does leak quite badly is down here. So I'm going to run this on my sleeve for 45 seconds. Let's see what the result is. So let's set the old hose pipe to about there and start the timer. And then we will get this onto the sleeve. Right. There was a 5-second delay there. Oh, already I can feel my arm is getting cold. Well, I'm not sure if the water's actually coming through yet. My neighbours must think I'm absolutely barking. I do a lot of things like this in my back garden, all for the sake of YouTube. So I hope you guys appreciate it. Okay, that was 45 seconds. On that sleeve with just a fairly light shower of rain. I can feel that that's gone right through the jacket. So let me turn that off and let's have a look at what the damage is. Oh, I've got a feeling I've got quite a wet sleeve. Yeah, and sure enough, you can see there that the water's gone straight through to my jumper. So we know that's our benchmark, that's a dirty jacket. I'm going to go and give that a wash now and then we'll try that again, and then I'm going to put some products on it. I haven't decided what yet, but I'm going to do a bit of research, put some products on it, and then we'll run the experiment again, see if it's any good. Right, catch you in a bit. Okay then, so here we are later in the day. The jacket's been through the wash. I put it on a 40-degree standard wash, then I tumble dried it for about 15-20 minutes just to puff up the fibres and start the drying process. Then I left it out to dry. So I've got a really dry jacket now. I've got to say it's sparkly clean. It hasn't looked like this since I bought it. Anyway, let's crack on then with the water test, the same as we did before. So I'm going to get the hose pipe going, and then I'm going to put 45 seconds on the clock and see what happens when I put that all over my sleeve. Right, here we go. Okay, that's 45 seconds. And I reckon, even though I don't think that water was coming out quite as hard as it was before, I think that's going to be much worse. So let's have a look at the damage on that. Yeah, I think that's worse. That's much wetter than it was last time. So I've destroyed some of the waterproofness of the jacket just by washing it. So anyway, I bought some product. We'll come on next time and talk about what that product's like. Well, I've got to wait for it to arrive in the post. Right, I'm back after a few days and my product has arrived. So what I've gone for is a product called Nick Wax, and it comes in a pair like this. And this is how most people buy them. You can buy them individually, but I bought them as a pair. So I've got the Tech Wash and I've got the TX Direct Wash-In. So the Tech Wash is kind of a clear liquid and it smells like detergent. So that gives the jacket a really good clean. And I've got to say, I thought it was clean before. This jacket is absolutely immaculate now. That stuff's very, very good at cleaning your gear. So highly recommended. You put 150 ml in, which is 3 caps. So that's going to last for 2 washes because that's a 300 ml bottle. So there's 2 washes in that one. Then you've got the TX Direct Wash-In. This is the thing that gives it the waterproofing. And you just put 2 capfuls of that in. So that will last 3 washes. That's slightly annoying because that only lasts 2. But that aside, this stuff looks and smells a bit like watered down PVA glue. So I don't really know what's in there. I suspect that's a main ingredient in there. But nevertheless, washed it with this. And I did a very gentle wash with like the lowest level of spin. And then I left the jacket out to dry. I didn't tumble dry it. So that's been done. The jacket feels exactly the same. But what I need to do now is the old hose pipe test and see if it's any good. Right, let's stick 45 seconds on the clock. Set the hose pipe to the usual settings. And let's see how it goes. Now, already it looks better. I've got to say, I can see the water coming off there. It's sort of beading off rather than just soaking straight in. And there we go, that is 45 seconds. So visibly it looked better, and there's no water on my jumper at all. Well, that's brilliant. Right, that actually works. I didn't think it was going to work, I'll be honest. But what I'm going to do now is keep going with the hose pipe for another minute. Well impressed. Okay, that was another minute, and it's just started to come through, only just, and I was pretty intense with that one. That's really good. It's about 1:45 before it starts to breach. That's much more than twice as good. And as I say, you can visibly see it's better. So, oh yeah, they're dead pleased with that. Now, I was so convinced that it wasn't going to work that I went and bought another product as well. So I was in a shop in Gloucester called Proper Job, which is a real budget hardware store, and I bought this out and about waterproof spray. It cost me £2.99. Those two products, by the way, were round about £13, I think, but you can get them a lot cheaper if you're a member of Go Outdoors. But anyway, this one came from Proper Job. I'll say £2.99 waterproof spray. So, well, I bought it, so I may as well give it a go on the other sleeve. Let's see how that works out. Right then, I've sprayed some of this on real quick. It's spray it on from a distance of 30 centimetres. It smells like a very strong solvent, and it dries really quickly. Again, it doesn't feel any different, but let's see what the difference is when I try it with a hose pipe. So theoretically, this should withstand water for longer than 1:45 seconds. Let's find out. Okay, that's 1:45. Absolutely bone dry, nothing at all. So I'll keep going, and let's do another couple of minutes. Okay, that's just started to come through there, and that was after about 4 minutes of hose pipe. So, not too bad. That's actually made a difference as well, which again, I'm really surprised at, because £2.99, I didn't think that was going to do anything. So my soggy conclusion to all of this is that these products do work, and they actually work quite well, even the cheap ones. Now, what I would say is, if you've got an old jacket like this and you're trying to make it 100% waterproof, then that's never going to work. But if you've got a newish jacket and you're trying to look after it, then definitely get some product on it. I'm surprised it worked quite so well, but yeah, happy days. Okay, see you all soon. Don't forget, keep yourself waterproof and keep your chains oiled. I'll see you.